Hello. What's up? How's everybody doing? Hope you can hear me okay. Everything should be fine. I didn't change anything. Anyway. So, progress update. Hold on, give me a second. I want to move my viewer count to a place I can see. I actually set it up this time. Don't know how accurate it is. I'm going to assume that it's accurate. Let me grab it. No. What are you doing? I want you to become part of it. Yes. Or, maybe I should move it like as a side-by-side thing. Or maybe on top. Maybe the top thing makes sense. Like a top bar, yeah, maybe. And move you across. Yeah, I mean, that's not so bad. I'm okay with that. Cool. Anyway. Actually, is it gonna make it so I can't see my chats anymore? Yeah, okay, it does. So never mind. You get pulled. Can you go on the side or something? Come on, stop being weird. No, just... I guess that's fine. Yeah, this works okay. Cool. So, progress update. Yesterday we started planning our new funnel. Today is more of that, but we're gonna be like writing some stuff down too, not just planning on the Miro board. Other than that, finally finished every part of that book, so nothing left to do there. Some of the stuff in it is like not gonna be super relevant to me right now anyway, but I just wanted to get it done regardless, so I did. Anything else? That's about it. Nothing else. Update from instantly, I guess. Our campaigns are still not running because they fucking destroyed our campaigns, so it's brutal. But yeah, I'm not gonna use it anymore. I just don't like. What does it say? Yeah, I just don't like the service anymore, honestly. Like, they've kind of annoyed me. The way that they've been talking has annoyed me. They also said they don't want to give refunds, even though I'm mad about it. So, whatever. I'm just not going to use them anymore. Maybe I'll write out the rest of my, membership, but I don't even know about that, honestly. Like, it's just, I'm just pissed off, to be honest. Hey, Draken, how you doing, brother? You good? Hope you are. You're here early this time. Usually you come more around the center of the stream. Center? I meant middle. Why the fuck did I say center? My brain is still cooked, man. Anyway, we got 9 days. So we really got to put the work in. It's important we get this done quick. 9 days. Can I get it done in 9 days? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe with enough belief and enough willpower, we can do it in 9 days. Maybe. Possibility exists. Am I centered here? What kind of... Why is it like weird on the shorts chat? I feel... Oh, because I see. I am off center on the shorts chat. My mistake. That's good enough. Nobody can tell that it's off by 1 pixel. But you will know, Draken. You will know it's off by 1 pixel. Maybe it's gonna bother you. Maybe it's not. Depends on how bad your OCD is. It bothers me, but whatever. Can't do much about it, so... Not worth the effort. So, what's on the to-do list? Let me go through this. I made like a separate to-do list that's separate from... Yeah, great job me explaining. Amazing, great start. I made a separate to-do list from my usual one, so that I have just the most important things on it that I have to do now, before the week is over. So, Finish the book was one of those points, and we are now finished. So I can mark that off. Next thing, plan out the different kind of offers I could run, including the ads and landing page strategies. Rework our offer. Then build the offer, ad, and landing page. Then I want to build up the school community as well. And then launch. And I want to do all that not in 9 days is when I want to make money. So we got to do this shit fast. It's got like 4 days or something. We got to launch this shit. So we got a lot of work to do. So that's what we're gonna do here. Give me just a moment. So, same. What are you saying same for, Salar? Are you new here? I don't think I recall your name. What if you fail to do that? Then I'm cooked. Well, no, look, the 9 days is like a pseudo limit. In reality, I have like 50. Well, actually, shit, we're on day 43. I have 47 days left. So we're not like truly fucked, but I really want to make money in this amount of time exactly. I want to make our first genuine sale here. This time. How do I twist my hand? This 9 days. I want it to happen. So. Hey, Ellebeck. What's up, brother? How you doing? How you doing, Ellebeck? Any cool projects you're working on? I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm alright. Fine. I mean, I've been better. Look, I'm gonna be like fully honest here. Doing this fucking blows. It like super sucks. Not the streaming, although the streaming can be hard at times, but not the streaming. The business stuff, it like super sucks. Mega stinky, hot garbage, terrible, absolutely awful. I wouldn't recommend it to like literally anybody. I hope to God I figure out a strategy that works and I can replicate the strategy so that I can help people get to the same position without all of the stress that I've had to go to. That is my goal. I really hope I get to achieve that. What I want, and anybody who is in the Discord now has the opportunity to benefit. What I want is to make a model that works, come up with a strategy to replicate it, and once it's replicable, what I want to do is just give it all away to the people who supported me from the beginning. Every single nobody knows this, but I'm telling you right now, every single person who is in the Discord, but until the time which I make a functioning model for this business, will get a full detailed step-by-step plan on how to copy it for free, completely free. I will just make the tutorial and I will give it away so that anybody who believed in it can make money. But that's not to say it will be easy. It'll still come with its own challenges. It's going to be very difficult. The thing is, I cannot, do the business for, well, I could, but I wouldn't want it. So I couldn't do it for you. But I will give you everything you need to know. And one thing that I've actually noticed that is missing, usually, that I want to include, which is cost. So obviously you can just get a job and save up some money, but I'm thinking, wouldn't it be cool if I got this to work and I could create some kind of course which actually takes you like from the beginning and shows you how to get enough money with zero completely for free, make enough money so that you can profitably advertise. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like instead of just being a course on how to start and run a business or how to do ads or whatever, I would be like, hey, look, do this, like flip furniture or wash cars or whatever. I'll give you the full strategy that you can do for completely free. You go do it, save up like a couple $1,000s, come back, buy all the shit that I said to do, set up all your websites and everything, which I'll give you all full tutorials for. And then all you're going to have to do is just take the money that you've already made, the small amount of money from the hustling, dump it into profitable ads, and start scaling the business. Because I've never seen that before. I think that would be a super awesome course. Is it possible if I start with just $1? My goal at some point will be so that you could do it for basically free. Like, obviously, you can't do anything for free. Even washing cars, you need to be able to afford a sponge. You need to be able to walk and have clothes. You know, like, it's not gonna be like retarded, right? I'm not gonna say like literally zero, butt ass naked, not a phone, not a computer, nothing. Go make some money, because that's not. I can't do that. I don't think that's possible. Maybe it is possible. Maybe it is something I could do. Honestly, that'd be really funny. What if I like created some kind? Nah, this would be bad. I can't do that ethically. Yeah, no, I was thinking, what if I showed some kind of like marketing strategy for getting some money through begging? But then I think that if it was effective and I taught a bunch of people that, it would like really fuck up the homeless crisis even worse. So I don't think I can ethically do that. But that would be the only way to get the money, probably. If you're, I mean, if you're butt ass naked, it would still probably be very difficult, but you know, but it will be possible. You could do it with literally zero. Wouldn't even need a house. You can do anything. It's possible. Okay, you can do it. This reminds me, I need to start tracking like stream markers again. Because I have somebody who said that they would be okay with making me some clips, and I'm about to run out. So I'm gonna take a note of that, because I think that would be a funny clip. But yeah, you could do it with literally no money if you have no morals. But if you have morals and no money and no clothes and no house and anything, it's gonna be tough. It's not gonna be easy. So, not sure I can teach that, but anyway, it's a possibility. You could do it, in theory. I know this is incredibly gay what I'm doing, but just ignore me for a minute, please. I'm sipping because I don't want to spill it because there's turmeric in it. And if I spill it on my shirt is fucked. So, yeah, that's the reason for that. Anyway, I'm going to turn off my AC because I'm not cold. Nah, fuck it. I'm not that cold. I'll wait a little bit. All right, cool. So, might as well get started then. Slow start today. Well, usually we go for like half an hour, but there's not a lot of people here, so might as well get into it. Is the viewer account working? Is there really only 2 people here? Usually we get a lot more than that by now. Maybe it's just like really behind. It's possible. I don't know how effective it is right now. Hey, Editor Squirrel, what's up? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. You're definitely new here. I haven't seen your name before. Yeah, there's 6 people. Why is this viewer account is garbage? I'm just gonna keep up my stream. Digital marketing agency. We're building our funnel today, so that's gonna be fun. Hey, where, who, why? What's up? Nice to see you again. There we go. People are starting to flow in a little bit. Now we're getting up to the stand. You know what? When I started with like the stream overlay for the countdown to 5 minutes, the first like couple of streams did actually allow some people to come in at the beginning of it. But now it seems like it just kind of postpones how many people come, which is kind of weird. It's like instead of people used to fill in within like 10 minutes, and now it takes like 15 or 20. Whatever. Coding? No coding. No coding required. I'm a noob. Don't know shit about coding. I know JSON, that's it. What's the name of the old account? What old account? My old YouTube account. I'm not going to tell you if that's what you're looking for. Sorry, brother. All of the stuff is privated anyway. I want to keep the account available in case I decide to come back to it. This is actually what this is for. In 9 days, the sequel to my favorite game of all time comes out. I want to make money by this point so I can justify playing the game. And if I can do it, and if I can justify playing the game, then I might go do it on that account. I might, not sure. It wasn't like a big account or anything, but I just liked. I was thinking of keeping it anonymous, but I'm not sure. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe if you got an idea, I can code it to an app or automation. How much experience do you have in coding? There's a guy in our Discord who's got 8 years experience in coding as well. Got some other dudes as well that do a lot of coding. There's a lot of programmers that come to this stream. I wonder why it's showing to the programmers. Look, if you want, feel free to join a Discord. Let me know if this link works. Sometimes it doesn't. Setup, thank you. I appreciate it. Come join a Discord. Yeah, maybe there's going to be some projects eventually. Look. I'm going to get to a point eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed, that I'm going to make some money. Once that happens, once we start actually getting clients, I will need help. And I might go to my Discord first for potentially hiring some employees or freelancers to help me out. Because I will have some kind of like relationship with people built up already. Might make it a little bit easier. Because hiring employees sucks ass. This Mako, she's attracting the coding algorithms. Is that so? Is that so? Perhaps. You might be right. Anyway, so, the link ain't working. God damn it. Why? Stupid fucking Discord, son of a bitch. Let me make another one. Sorry, just every time there's a damn problem with the stupid link. Every time. I just been busted for like 3. I have no idea. Like, I don't know. It's supposed to work. Like, I keep trying to regenerate a new one. Maybe YouTube just doesn't let you click on external links and it's not the link that's the problem. Like, try copy paste it into Google instead. Maybe that'll work better. I have no idea. I genuinely don't know why it's not working. It's just stupid. That scares me. Why? I'm a little eccentric today. Don't worry about it. It's good. Good sign. Usually, not usually, but sometimes I'm a little depressed, so. Scares me too. He's 7'3", 6'3". I am 5'7". Stop saying I'm 6'3". People are gonna expect me to be tall, and if I ever meet anybody, they're gonna be like, "You're so short." No, stop it. Bad. Naughty. Don't do it. Not what Google says about. I'm not on Google. Well, no, actually, I probably am because my name is so obscure. But I'm not Wikipedia or something. You know, there's no info about me, so Google does not give my height, bro. Like, why are you lying? Is that a fucking dabbing emoji? What the fuck? I've never seen that before in my life. My hair is not brown and my eyes are not brown. Can you change the link? This didn't work or give username to the server. Username is just this. I think it's the same name. Actually, I think it's just called like Deborah's server, something like that. Did you try the new link? This one? Did you try this one? Link only works on PC. Well, that's annoying if that's the case. I don't know what it is with these links, man. It's just fuck. They just don't like to work. They really don't. Whatever. But yeah, it's let me check my server name. Yeah, it's literally just here. I'll just type it in. Don't know how easy it's gonna be to find. It's literally just called this. Or you could try to look up my username, which I think is also just the same as the YouTube. And you could find me and add me as a friend, and then I can invite you from there. It's kind of annoying that I have to deal with it, but alas, can't do much about it. Whatever. Won't work on phones. Maybe technical glitch. Technical glitch for what? Sorry, I read that message earlier. I just forgot to respond to it. What are we doing today? We're going to be planning out more of our funnel. So I want to start coming up with the actual offer we're going to run for our ads and the way the whole funnel is going to function. Don't know how much we're going to get done today, but, you know, we'll get a decent amount done. Probably. At least a portion of it. How rich are you? You mean how poor am I? Super poor. Mega poor. I am a brokey. Wagey. I have no money. I have a little under 4 grand left in my bank account. So that's why I have the 90-day hard limit. Maybe the universe doesn't want you to join, brother. Sorry if that's the case. God is trying to prevent you from getting the bread when we get to the end game. What else can I even do? I could give you my username. Like I said, you can try to add me like personally as a friend, and then I can invite you. Maybe you can do that. My username is, yeah, it's the same, just Deborahs Andreevas. It's the same as here. So you can try that again. Should be able to find me at least. Try emailing. It's on his YouTube profile. This is also true, but it's the same link. So I don't know why that one wouldn't work. Maybe it is a chat problem. Maybe it's a chat problem. Maybe it's not a link problem. It's stressing me out now. Can't find you. Sorry. Starting to panic. He's like, what if I miss this gold rush? It's like the potentially could end up missing like missing Bitcoin. It's clickable on the profile. Okay, try my profile then. It's the first link on my YouTube page. Trade Forex with it, yeah. It's the first link in my YouTube page. If you just click on my YouTube, like my profile, and go to the top link, try that one. I'm not sure if that one is actually working either, though. I haven't checked. This might be an old one. So no promises it's still functional. Maybe I should change it for that. Hey, let me know if it's functional, actually. I want to join, do something about it. I'm trying, man. I can't do anything else. I'm limited by what Discord allows me. Let me try again. No limit to the uses. Never expire. Generate new link. Copy. Let me update my actual profile. Customize channel. I'm gonna put the link in my YouTube profile, the new one, and hope that it works then. So let's try that out. Hey, Thalan, what's up? Okay, it is updated. Go to my profile and try to use the link. If it doesn't work, you might be cooked, bruv. I'm sorry. Friends, did you find me? Is that you? Well, I'm gonna accept anyway. Is that you? Send friend request. You did find me. Nice. There you go. All right. Let me invite you. There you go. You get your own personal invite. Congratulations. You have been invited to the guild. The community is still fairly small. There you go. Congratulations. You made it. Anyway, about time we start getting into it, I guess. Not much else to say. So I'll switch over in just a second. This brother is joined. Nice. Oh, can we get it done in 9 days? Can we get it done? I don't know. Just have to believe. And maybe. An assistant, don't say anything about me fucking moving in my chair. Some people made more money selling shovels during gold rush than actually mining gold. Yes, that the best strategy. This is correct. I like that analogy. Well, no, it's not an analogy. It's more just like a... I don't know what to call it. You know what it is. Just... I'm like trying to enter Zen mode. Just give me a second. Need to... You know, do a little bit of breathing techniques and shit, you know? You know what I'm getting at? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you guys are thinking I'm fucking crazy. Possible. Saw what I was telling you on Discord. You saw when he went off script, started cursing. Hey, it's okay sometimes. Especially when I'm, you know, a little bit more eccentric than usual. It's kind of weird, you know, when you watch some of the streams, I imagine it's so bipolar. It's like sometimes I'm depressed and like slow, and other times I'm like, whoo, hot, you know. It all changes. And Bobby B original would be inspired. Yes, I have realized. Yes, welcome. What was the inspiration behind that name, huh? Mr. B inspired. Excuse me? The what? Did I miss something? Oh, your profile picture. You said your PP. I was like, hold on. Did I miss something in the picture? I thought you meant like the, you know, the PP, not the profile picture PP. I was like, this is inappropriate. Yeah, I'll start building the funnel. You're right. I'm sorry. I will do it now. Brother came here for the business, not the banter. I respect it. Let's get into it. Elbeck, I think he slept well today. No, I actually slept like shit anyway, like usual. I'm just trying to do something else. I don't know about Elbeck, but I had great sleep. I'm happy you had great sleep. That's nice to hear. Brother, come on, stop, don't be weird. We're getting into the good stuff now. Don't be weird. Okay, so let me close Discord so it stops distracting me. And why can't I move side to side? I'm just gonna fill up a space so I could like center the text as much as possible. Yeah. It'd be easier for everybody to read this way. Yes, let us begin. It is beginning now. So, what is it that I'm gonna do? I wanted to take some notes. I also have my Miro board up. That was another thing I had to do. Hey bro, got any clients yet? We haven't launched yet. I abandoned the email campaign. We're gonna do an ad campaign instead, and we haven't launched yet. I want to launch in 5 days. Why don't you use Notion? What would I use it for? I'm a one-man team. What do I need it for? And I don't like Notion. Are you the guy that asked me about if I've used Notion on like a YouTube comment? Somebody asked me what I think about Notion, and I said I don't like it. Maybe that's you, maybe that's not. I'm not sure. So where do I want to start with this? I have my Miro thing. Hold on, give me a second. Let me open my Miro board. Okay, there it is. So, planning out new offer, building our funnel. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's me from a different account. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't like Notion. Not a fan. I tried it. I don't have a team either, so I don't really have a use for it internally. And other than that, I don't know, like, what is the reason for me to use it? You got me and Elabek, not a one-man team. Well, Elabek keeps, you know, you two keep me entertained. I guess I can say that. Holy shit. Hey, just wanted to send you a wave of positivity. I hope your streaming career takes off because you truly deserve all the success. Maybe build an amazing community to achieve your goals, make great money doing what you love. You're entertaining people, spreading good vibes. That's something special. Keep shining, keep grinding. Never forget how awesome you are. Wishing you. Well, that's very nice. That's a nice message to just send like random small streamers. That's very kind. It's good. You know, I really respect people that just take time out of their day to do something positive for people. I try to do the same. That's why I try to, like, anybody who comes into my Discord, anybody that tries to, screen is blurry. Yeah, because it's very, sorry. I'm mostly pulling this up for myself, but yeah, I try to do the same. Like, anybody who ever asks me any questions or wants to connect with me personally or wants to, you know, have a call with me and ask some questions, I accept pretty much every single time because I want to help out some people. So I really appreciate what you do. I appreciate the message for myself, but I also appreciate that you're likely sending this message to other people. And I'm like really supportive of that. Keep doing it. It's awesome. You're a great person. I really appreciate that. Thank you. The more goodness we can spread to humanity every day, the better everybody's lives are. It's awesome. Good luck. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I hope you make a bunch of people happy today. Welcome back, Elabek. You attached the intermission bear yet? Like I told you yesterday, I have the bear up, but I don't have a shorts version. Like the one you sent me is the horizontal. That one works fine, but the vertical doesn't work because if I put it in, it's just like super small. So I would need a version where it's like flipped so that like the bear is in the middle, the two things are on the up, top, and bottom. You know? Sound like a Christian. I'm not religious at all. But I do believe in spreading positivity. I think it's awesome. That's why I'm doing this and not shilling people for an expensive course. Because I think it'd be cool if I succeeded. And then I'd be able to help loads of people. And like I said, anybody who's new here, I am willing to like just give away everything that I do if it works. I'll replicate it and just give it to people. I'm not afraid of that. You know, I don't care about competition. Everybody get rich as far as I'm concerned. I wish I knew what's going on here. Yeah, you're sorry. I know it's like it's a bit weird with these calls just because well, with these live streams, just because when you come out of nowhere and you miss the context of like the previous ones, it can be a bit hard to follow. Essentially, this is basically all we did yesterday. So I was just spending some time trying to plan out how I'm gonna structure my whole like sales system and my offer and funnel. And we got through some of it. So I was reading the book Money Models, and I wrote down which ones, like which offers I want to use for my business, and tried to get some kind of plan together. And then I tried to plan out a funnel for myself. So I'm gonna expand basically on what's already here, and we're gonna try to like write down the process to be a bit more detailed. This was more like a plan to just figure out the process of how it's gonna work, but we're gonna spend some time writing stuff today. So that's kind of, if you have any specific questions or if there's anything in particular you need to know, let me know and I'll answer, like what kind of business we have, whatever. I should probably just set up like stream bots to explain some of the questions, because I get a question like what's going on here every day. I should probably just set up a stream bot to handle that. I tried Meld Studio. I don't know what that is. What is Meld Studio? Why do I scare you? Why do you keep saying that? I'm gonna turn off my AC. Give me a second. Sorry, I wasn't on Wi-Fi. That's why the quality was down. Oh, okay. Every time somebody says something about the quality or like that it's not working, and I start freaking out, I'm like, is it me? Did I do something? And then every time they're like, oh, I refreshed the page, or oh, I wasn't on Wi-Fi, and I'm not 6'3". Stop saying it. Stop reinforcing it in people's heads, please. The last thing I want is for somebody to expect me to be really tall, and then I meet them and I'm a fucking midget. I don't want that. Stop saying that. Get that 100 million anytime soon? No. But hopefully we will have made our first sale in the next 9 days. That's the goal. That's our short-term goal right now. If we don't hit it, we have like 47 days in total. And if we don't hit that, I'm going out on the street. There's going to be no more streams. No studio is like OBS, but easy to use. OBS is pretty easy to use for me. I like OBS. I'm 5'7". Fucking the assistant keeps saying I'm 6'3" because I look tall when I stand up in the camera, because my camera is very low. What a faggot. Shut up, man. Elapec, stop reinforcing it. I don't know my height. You don't know your height? Really? How do you buy, like, do you ever buy shirts online? I don't know if that would actually make any difference at all now that I think about it. Who is that? That sounds like a familiar name, but I don't know who that is. Don't mind him. No, it's literally untrue. I have not told people my height. Nobody in chat knows that I'm 5'7". Oh, but you're very tall. Okay. Well, I feel like there's a limit as to, like, you get a lot of benefits for being tall, but there's also a limit as to where it just starts to become a hindrance on your life. Like, I think that's probably around 6'2", 6'3". Like, when you get over that, life just starts to get inconvenient. You know, hard to fit in cars. You hit your head off the top of the door frame and shit like that. Oh, yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Dan Coe. Never seen him before. He looks very Eastern European. But his name is Dan. So, I don't know. He's just trying to be humble. Untrue. Back to business. Hello, design. Yes, back to business. Stop assist. Okay, stop talking about height, assistant. We're finished now. Let me fit this in the screen so that it fits properly. I think it already was fitting. And yeah, it's the Miro board that's not fitting. Yeah. Let me set this up too so I can switch between the two when I need them. And then just give me a second. Okay. There we go. What do you teach here? Well, I don't teach anything. I am simply going through my experience of trying to start my own business. I am not an expert. I simply believe I know things, but until I can put them into practice, I don't know shit, as far as I'm concerned. So. Danko is like this philosophical guy who sells courses. Give him a quick search. I think bro earned around $7 million this year. Good for him. Nice. Happy for him. Saying Ellebeck and I are liars. Yes, I am saying that. Like, he also has good business, which I like. Yeah, there's a lot of people that you can take inspiration from. Loads of people that know a lot about business. Let's start that. Yeah. Okay. I need to stop looking at everybody else. Okay, anyway. So, the first thing, I think that the main thing that I really want to run is a decoy offer for a free landing page. So I kind of want to summarize the information about decoy offers and try to figure out the logistics of how like the sales process of that would go. In the spot right now, I know a lot of things, but can't put them in place. I believe touch information is bad. Yeah, like I know a lot at this point, but now it's about putting it into practice. So we're going to see how well that goes. I'm going to start planning it out. We're going to launch an ad campaign in a few days, see how it goes. Maybe there's like, I think that one of two things is likely going to happen. One, we're going to get no results and I'm going to go homeless. Or two, we're going to get too many results and I'm going to be extremely overwhelmed trying to keep up with all of them. My tea is cold now. Whatever. Anyway, so decoy offers. I want our attraction offer to be... Let me mute my phone. This is going to be distracting me. Let me build a web page for the business. I already have my own thing because I do web design. So I already have my own thing that I'm going to set up. I'm going to have to build a landing page. If you want, like, I could give you a wireframe. I don't know how, like, what do you use to build it? Because I use Webflow, and I'm really used to Webflow. And you said you do coding, but do you do, like, front-end web design as well? Or do you just do back-end? I do have a back-end problem I need to fix, which is, because right now I'm just using Webflow's own hosting, but I need to be able to export the website to Netlify. And if I do that, I can no longer use the embedded forms of Webflow. So it'd be nice to know how to build forms and how to connect them to either some kind of CRM or a spreadsheet or something like make.com so I could connect it with whatever I want. I don't know how to do that yet. So that's something I'll need to figure out. Let me build a web page for... Okay, yeah. What's the green stuff icon on the screen? Oh, that's like a coffee link. That's... Some people asked, like, if they can donate. And when they said that, I was like, you know what? I should probably set it up if some people ask. It's just a donation link. If you put that into your browser, you can give me like $1 or something if you want to support me. So that's all that is. What's the niche you are trying to market to? Home service businesses. Originally, it was landscapers, but I want to go a bit more broad with the advertising because I spoke to some guy who has like 10 years experience in digital marketing, and he said some of the new advancements in like Meta's AI are really good at just showing you to people who need to see your stuff the most. So I want to go more broad with the ads. And if that doesn't work, maybe what I will do is I will do a test. I will have a campaign that's broad and a campaign that's less broad and more niched. Your full stack. Ah, cool. Okay, nice. What do you do front? What do you use for front end? What do you use for back end? Use N8N. I will not because N8N has a paid subscription. Make.com has a good free subscription. N8N is quite expensive from what I remember. Like, there are ways, I think, to set it up for free, but I don't have the time. So I just prefer to use make.com. I know how it works. I know how to use it. I have experience. Depends on the project. Okay, fair enough. Well, I don't know. Could you send some of your work in the Discord? Like, just DM me personally. Show me what kind of stuff you've made. And if you've made some good stuff and you want to help out, and then maybe I could give you like a percentage of sales or something up to a certain threshold from it, because it would help speed up the process. I don't know how long it would take me to design and build the landscape. Sorry, not the landscape, the landing page. But I'll see. Maybe it won't take that long. I'm pretty fast at building pages usually, unless I like really try to take my time. And landing pages are a little bit easier to build than like home pages or full websites, because the template is fairly standardized. It's more about the copywriting. That's what takes a while. Editors, I'll try to connect you with you on Discord or any of my projects. All right, good luck with that. And it is free if installed on your own. Oh, it's free Oracle Cloud server. Yeah, but I don't have time to figure all that stuff out. Maybe it's easy, maybe it's not, but I just don't have time to figure it out. I also don't know how to use the platform. I know how to use Make. I think these guys use mostly use HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Yeah, but like nowadays, if you're not using something like a Framer or Figma or Webflow, like you're kind of just behind. If you're only using coding to build the front end of a website, you're going to take exponentially longer than using a web builder. So anybody who doesn't integrate with that is kind of like old school, in my opinion, at least. Gotta adapt to new technologies. You can do it obviously manually, but it will just take longer. Like there's no point of doing it manually. It's helpful for like custom code stuff, but other than that, it's just the base of a website can be built pretty easily using most web builders now. I know some programmers hate hearing that as like a principle thing, but it's true. I'm sorry. You're still needed for backend. Don't worry about that. That's still very useful. Anyway, so our attraction offer, I want to be a decoy offer. And the decoy offer, I'm planning on running decoy offer free landing high converting landing page. That's what I want our decoy offer to be. I think it's a good decoy offer to start with, but I need to plan it out. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Use React for front end, Node.js, Express for back end, Laravel plus PHP, etc. Next.js for full stack web page. All these depend on the project though. Okay, well, send me some of your work. I want to check it out. Do you do freelancing, Mr. Editor? Yes, do you? You can talk amongst each other and I'll focus a little bit. Video code app on iPhone. No, I have no idea what that is. Never heard of it. Oh, okay. Key points. Decoy offers. Okay. Decoy offers advertise something free. When leads ask to learn more, you present a more valuable premium offer. A premium offer provides features, benefits, bonuses, guarantees, and so on. Putting a decoy offer and premium offer side by side, leads can see how much more valuable your premium offer is. Yes. Either take the decoy version or the premium version. If they take the premium, great. If they take the decoy, also great. Gives you time to upgrade them rather than lose them. Yes. Either way, you can close everyone. That's why I want to do it. So the steps to it is advertise a lesser, actually, let me say steps instead. There we go. Advertise a lesser, smaller, simpler version of your premium offer as a decoy. In this case, this will be a landing page that converts traffic. When leads engage, offer both options, but emphasize the premium one. Use bonuses, premium value, and guarantees. Yes. For SaaS development, you need coding. Yes, I agree. Still need programming for that. Let's concentrate now. Yeah. Now, second year learning DSA, I have a lot to do it. What is DSA? Dick sucking assholes? Like, look, please stop using acronyms. Anybody, I tell this to anybody that comes across my channel. Don't use acronyms. Nobody except the people in your industry know what the acronyms stand for. There are so many acronyms in so many industries, and many of them repeat. Nobody knows what they mean. Last time I looked up, somebody said CSE. Last time I looked it up, it said child sexual exploitation. What they really meant is computer science engineering. So that, just stop using acronyms, please. Data structures and algorithms. Okay, see, there you go. Please, I promise you, this is like a tip for the rest of your life. Just stop using acronyms. Nobody knows what you mean. I promise you. Remove jargon from your language. That's actually, this is a fantastic like point for copywriting. Don't use jargon. Don't talk about your service from the perspective of someone who knows and understands your service. Talk about it from the perspective of somebody who's retarded, 5 years old, you know, all they know is how to sit on the floor and say goo goo gaga. That's how you need to explain things. You want to talk to people like this. So remember that. Best copywriting advice you'll hear. Lizard brain. Yeah. It literally, most people have the comprehension level of a 5th grader. So instead of like trying to battle that or act like it's not true, just write it for 5th graders. It's easy. It's pretty simple. Yeah, you're welcome, assistant. Next point. So these are examples. So I need to think about how it would look. So how it would look. Decoy option. Free high converting landing page. Premium option. High converting landing page plus Facebook ads to bring traffic plus email marketing to convert more of the traffic plus service guarantee plus speed guarantee etc. So that's kind of how that's going to function. I'll have to plan that out a bit more carefully, obviously. That's why I like this channel. I can say mitochondria is power source of the cell, and everyone will agree with me on that as a fact of life. Maybe one day they're going to come out with some new scientific research, and they're actually going to dispute that. You'll never know. Offer fewer components, older models, or less personalized versions of your premium offer. Also remove guarantees. Yes. Only has to get leads to engage. Yeah. Key points. The purpose of the decoy offer is to just get leads to engage. We want to sell, yeah. We want to sell them the dream outcome. We advertise a, yeah. I'll just copy this. Let's say you had a year-long thing that costs $100 per month. If you wanted to pay $900 per year, you could say 25% off. Yeah. Okay, discount, advertising discounts. Ours is going to be free, so that's fine. Make the contrast huge. The contrast huge. Let me just copy this as well. Discount offers have higher show-up rates than... Discount offers have higher show-up rates than free offers. Yeah, this is true as well. But it also has a lower amount of people that engage, so it's kind of difficult to know which one would do better. And there's also, I think that there's honestly an issue with, like, it's really hard to know without testing. Like, I hate having all of these assumptions I have to make because I just can't test and figure out for a fact. But for some reason, I feel like something free is more believable than something that's like $1. Like, if I said $1 landing page, I feel like less people would believe me than me saying free landing page. I don't know why I think that, and I could be completely wrong, but it just feels like that would be the case. You get what I mean? I don't even know if I'm right. Like again, it's a huge assumption, but it just feels like that for me. So I think I'd rather just take the additional leads and suffer from lower show up rates. If possible, present the premium offer first if they ask for it. Most people don't. Okay. Get them to give you permission to sell them. If they ask to hear about your decoy, you're legally required to present it, or if you prefer to present it first, here's how I like to do it. Ask them a simple question. How to do it, how to present it. Oops, no, not smiley face. Okay, and then I'm gonna write down this. Ask them a simple question. Are you here for free stuff or lasting results? As soon as they say results, which most people do, skip to your premium offer. If they say free stuff, present the decoy offer, then immediately contrast it with the premium offer. Then, only after presenting both, ask them, which do you think will get you to go faster? Which do you prefer? X less valuable benefit or Y more valuable benefit? At this point, they'll have to say the premium offer. Then you can move forward in the sale, mutually agreeing is the best thing for them. Yes. Your website link. My website is outdated, but if you want to see it, it's serpicore.com. I'll send it in chat. But it is outdated right now, just so you know. Show the premium offer, then strike it, give early discount on that. Well, this pretty much sums it up. You ask, are you here for free stuff or lasting results? If they say results, then skip the previous offer. If they say free stuff, then explain it and compare it. This pretty much sums up what you should do. And it sounds like good. Making your premium offer, get excited about it. Present it as a superior to the decoy offer because it is. Okay, that's a key point. Okay, from a selling perspective, you want to talk to the lead as if you already know they will accept your offer. You operate from a position of this is what everybody does. This is just a formality. Let me get your ID and credit card so you can get your value. No hype, just friendly disposition. Almost bored over how regularly people buy. Yeah, that's fine as well. I don't want the points. All right, do I? Yeah. Okay. Let me do like this. Surprise benefit. Take this a step further. If someone takes the decoy option, you can surprise them with a few low or zero cost features from your premium offer. Okay, that's another thing could do. No. Stop it. There you go. Like that as well. Yes, and then you go for it. We'll restructure this info. I'm just trying to get all of it down that's relevant. If all this doesn't work and Dev becomes homeless, I'd like to buy the beautiful Sony camera he's using and that's uncomfortable and this uncomfortable chair all for 30 bucks. This chair is not uncomfortable. It's a good chair. It costs a lot of money. And my camera, I will not give you my camera and chair for 30 bucks. I would rather beg on the street. Assistant is gonna work. Nothing works till you give it a try. I want the whiteboard autographed. You fucking assholes. Already preying on my downfall so you can have my shit. You're not getting any of it. Still make money from it. You'll invest except make money fast. Yep. Okay. So that's pretty much the main points of the attraction offer. Then I want to also talk about the upsells and the downsells. So the way this is kind of working is this is essentially a decoy offer with like trying to upsell them from free into something paid. So, well, it's not really an upsell. So, yeah, it's just decoy. Decoy trying to get them to buy the premium version instead. If they buy it, great. If they don't want it and it's like a money issue and I can't overcome the objections, we can start doing downsells, do some kind of payment plan options or something. Just continue down the downsells. I'm going to write those out as well. And if they don't want any of it, they just want the free side, we give them the free side, do a good job, give it to them, and then when we're talking to them before handing them over the site, we just talk about them again. It's like, you know, we could try pitch again. So using Grok or ChatGPT. For this, not really. Sometimes we use it, but no, I'm just taking all of the notes that I have written down from like a different document. Here, let me show you. This is what I'm taking it from. It's a big document I wrote from a book I read. So for vultures, yeah, I see that. I see that. Okay, so there's that. Next thing. So decoy offer. And then I imagine it's probably not a good time to upsell after the decoy. It's like decoy, it's kind of an upsell trying to get them to buy the premium thing. So after that, all I really have to worry about is the downsells. So I'm going to have to reevaluate what the price I think will be. I think I'm going to do 6K. And then, so I could, because my original offer was 5K, but I think I'll do 6 so that if they don't like it, I could give them, if they want to spread it out over time. So here's essentially how I'm planning on doing it. I pitched the 6K and they're like, oh, woof, that's a lot. Okay. And I'm like, okay, what if I split the payments over 12 months? So it's only 500 a month. Then they might be like, okay, that sounds pretty reasonable. If they accept that, then I'll be like, okay, want to save some money? I'll give you a $1,000 discount if you pay up front for five grand only. And that has a small chance of getting them to pay up front instead. They can work as referrals too, those who want the free stuff. In what way? Can you elaborate? Because if I'm giving away stuff for free, I don't know how. Could they? I guess I could put conditions on the free stuff, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that if I don't advertise the conditions. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I could be like, you get the free thing, but you have to introduce me to 2 people. Something like that. I don't know, actually. I haven't thought about that. I don't know if that's what you mean. But I don't know. Because some people might be pissed off if I did that because they're coming in, they think they're going to get a free website, and I'm starting to put a bunch of conditions on it. It might be easier to just try to upsell them later. Not sure. Anyway, that's what I want to go with there. In terms of this, I'm going to have to figure out the ads and how they're going to work. Let me figure out the actual model first. Then I'll figure out the ads and then the funnel. Or maybe the funnel and then the ads. I don't know which one first. So after this, give them the free package, yes. And then we offer the premium if they show interest. Try to overcome objections. If you cannot, then start the downsell process. Yes. If the person agrees to the premium offer, great. Sell them. If they show interest but have issues, start downsell process. Either payment plan downsell or feature downsell. And then if they show 0 interest and just want the free landing page, then give it to them and attempt to upsell again before transferring the site to them. So that's kind of gonna be how it works. I'm gonna end up having to make like a sales script for this as well because I don't think it's internalized in my head enough for me to be able to rattle it off the top of my head. If I was with them, I'd be like, "Hey, so like, are you really here for the free stuff, or do you want long-lasting results?" And if they're like, "I just want the free stuff," whatever. Okay, that's fine, no problem. Then where do I go from there? You know, so I need to. I'm gonna have to write a sales script. Yeah, people who like free stuff can definitely work as referrals, but it depends on how you structure the offer and how attractive it feels to them. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I don't want to overcomplicate things. The thing is, I want to start with just one thing at a time. Like, surely I should be able to get at least a few people upsold, like, into an offer from the decoy offer to be able to make at least some money so that they pay for themselves in terms of my advertising. So the goal essentially is to make an offer that's good enough so that the cost of acquiring the customer pays for itself, so we break even. So on a $5,000 sale, I need to at least make, if I spend $5,000 on ads, I need to get at least one person to buy the $5,000 offer, preferably more. So we'll see how that goes. It's gonna be a struggle, but if it works, it's gonna be awesome. I was looking for paying clients for you. My brain went blank when they asked me for what. You send me what you do on Discord in depth. Yeah, I mean, you don't even need the in depth. Like, essentially, all you need to know is we will get them more clients for their business. If they want to know how, it's with Facebook ads and specifically designed funnels, which, you know, are designed to convert people into customers. So to bring bring potential customers to them and then convince them to buy. And we will do it fast, flexibly, and they have a guarantee that if we don't get them a certain amount of results within a certain period of time, they will get their money back, or we will work for free until they get the result. So it's quite simple. Like that's basically it. They don't need to know all of the details of like how everything works because they wouldn't understand it anyway. So yeah, I want to start with like one thing at a time. So I'm kind of starting with like two things because I want to have a downsell process too. The classic idea. Yeah, it's fine. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just send it to me, bro. People are savages with questions. Okay, sure. What are the frequently asked questions? You tell me. What were they asking you? I'll answer. I'm gonna be finished with my website soon as well with the redesign, so it'll make more sense, the homepage at least. Then I'm gonna start designing my landing page for the free website offer. That website will give you pretty much all the information you need. It's almost ready to launch. So I won't even have to give you anything. You can just scroll through my website. It'll have all the services we provide, what they get, the guarantees they get, frequently asked questions and answers to them, and stuff like that. Why do I need a free website? Well, do you want to have more customers? You don't need a free website. Do you want more customers? Is the first question. Instead of saying, do you want a free website? It should be, do you need more? Do you want more customers? Do you want to make more money? Yes. Do you get any customers online right now? Yes. How many do you get? They say like 6 a month. Okay. Do you want to get more? Yes. Do you want a site that converts more people, brings more people in, and does a better job? Yes. Here's the site. It's more of like your ability of getting to the core problem. That's kind of what you need to do. If you just go around pitching people a free website, nobody's going to give a shit. You shouldn't be pitching like the website. You should be pitching the benefit that they get from it. And you need to first find out if they actually need the benefit that they would receive. I hope that makes sense. Why I get censored, I don't know. As time goes on, start implementing AI flow. What is that? Why get censored? Yeah, I don't know. Plan B, legal AI 3D triangle scheme. What? What is that? Oh, did you say triangle scheme because pyramid scheme got like, you think pyramid scheme maybe got censored? That'd be quite funny. YouTube's moderation is so weird. Like literally on these streams, I have it down to have 0 moderation. It's set to no moderation, yet they're still cutting out a bunch of stuff. Okay, I'll keep asking you as they keep coming. Yeah, but I just want you to understand the general idea. Ask them questions. Don't offer them anything. Ask them questions. Do you want more customers? Do you advertise online? How many people do you get online? If you don't, do you want to advertise online and get more customers in? If not, if they are advertising online, how many people are you getting? If it's a lot, maybe they don't need help. If it's not a lot, do you want to get more? You know, you have this. The whole point of sales is not to shove anything down somebody's throat. The whole point of sales is to understand, do they need what you sell? That's the key point. So the best salesman just asks questions and listens. You shouldn't be saying anything. You should just be asking questions. Hey, Aaron, what's up? How you doing? When did you say you're going to see that house again? Was it today? I can't remember if you said you're going like the next day or that week or something. Also, you know, people are lazy. They don't want filling long forms on one page. Yeah. My contact page is being redesigned as well because my form looks super bulky. Because I put it there, like I just threw it together and put it up there. But it's fine. It looks much better now. Don't worry about it. I don't know if you were referring to that as like a general point or you were making fun of the one that's on my website. Because the one on my website is garbage. Like I said, my website's in the middle of a redesign. It's almost finished. Then I will launch. But just to give you an idea of what it looks like. My form kind of looks like this now. Kind of like this, except dark mode. So it's quite simple. Not a lot to it. Some main questions. Yes. Anyway. What's the next thing we need to figure out? So I want to figure out the money model. Then advertisement. And then landing page plus funnel. So we'll have to figure out the advertisement. I'm going to need a script. Friday. Okay. Nice. Okay, boss. Yeah. Did my explanation make sense to you? I hope it does. You know what my long-term plan is with all of this stuff? I want to get this business to make like at least $1 million. And then when I do, I'm going to shut it down and start consulting. Not necessarily just because it's easier, but because I think I'm really good at explaining things. Even when I learn information, even when I had just learned information, I'm typically very good at explaining how it works and what it is that I learned. So I think that I'd be really good at a field like consulting or coaching. When are you going to start building? Building what? I mean, this is kind of part of the build, is writing out these notes. It's just going to be expanding on it. I'll probably condense these notes off stream. I just want to put them all together. So landing page and funnel. How do I want to structure that? Let me grab this Miro board. I'm not sure if I want to, like, how much qualification I want to do on my landing page. Because it's, again, like, the more qualification you do, the less people are going to make it through. But when you're in a position like me where you don't have a big budget and you want your campaign to go well, I want to get as many people as humanly possible to fall through my funnel, even if some of them aren't ideal. So I don't know how much friction I should put in. Probably just some. I was thinking of, should I have them give me their phone number? Because if they give me their phone number, I could just call them up immediately and try to get them to book in. And they would hear me on the phone and they'd be like a lot more willing to talk to me. Whereas with email marketing, it's just a lot more awkward. You know? So maybe I should ask for phone number as well. It would also cut out some people who don't want to give their phone number, who like aren't taking it seriously. So I'm not super sure. I might try that. I might A/B test it. I will need to determine how much budget I have and how much I can actually test, because I don't know if that would be a big like thing that I would need to consider. There's probably more important things I could test. Consulting is nice. I just think I would do a good job in the field. I don't want to do it now because I don't want to do it without evidence. So my long-term goal is to set this up so that it works, make a lot of money with it, and then teach people how to replicate the model. And maybe other models. Maybe a few step forms so people don't get bored. Yeah, is it like, yeah, it could do that as well. Depends on how much stuff they need to fill out. Just do it. Do what? Let me see. I want to check out the. I always save a bunch of landing pages and stuff to my phone. So let me see what I have here and if there's anything valuable that I could use. Build it now. Build what? What do you mean by build? Like, this is part of the building. I'm not making an app or anything, if that's what you think I'm doing. The service is done. We need to get clients. Are you doing a free website? What are you using to build Webflow? Are you providing hosting and domains for free? Well, I would assume that a lot of them would already have a website. I didn't actually consider the domains. Well, no, obviously the domains would not be free because I'm not going to pay for their domains, but the domains are cheap. They're like 10 bucks. And the hosting will be free, yes. What are the funnels going to be? I'm looking through what I have written down to try and determine what kind of funnel I want to have. I'm going to take a look at, I have a bunch of funnels saved. It's probably going to be a pretty simple funnel because it's like it's a free offer. And then I could try to use the thank you page. How could I use the thank you page to convert as well? That's something that I will need to think about. Because I might be able to, if I'm converting people into the free website, I'm going to get them on the call anyway. Because that's that's going to be my conversion event, is getting them to book a call. So, well, sorry, I don't mean the conversion event in terms of the ads. I mean the conversion event, like for me mentally, as to what step I want them to take. So the idea is that they're going to give me, oh, I guess actually the thank you page could just be trying to get them to book in. Because I was thinking I might be able to like downsell them into, or upsell them into something super cheap on the thank you page. But I don't think that that's my best bet. I think if I'm offering the free websites, the thank you page should just be a booking form if they want to book in immediately. You could say something like, we have limited availability. And yeah. Hey bro, yeah, sorry, that message is getting modded. Sorry, Zedric, you can't say that. Using mulch in the fold stuff and doing laundry. what type? Oh, hold on. What type of business would you be consulting for? Digital or face-to-face businesses? I don't know. I think I would want to offer consulting in terms of like how to build your own business sort of thing. Or maybe I would just do it for any business. I'm not sure. I got a test coming, so bye. I gotta study. Okay, fair enough. Good luck on your test. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would either do consulting in terms of like trying to teach people how to build their own businesses, or I would do consulting for just some niche. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Let me see. What funnels do we have? Some of them are top to bottom and some of them are bottom to top, so it's really confusing. I have to scroll through it weirdly. Okay, is this one? Then where's the advertisement? Did I not take a picture of it? Maybe I didn't. Maybe this is just a landing page. These guys have a VSL. They're using Vistia or Wistia. I can't remember what they're called. Your hairline seems reversing, bro. Also, Balur isn't watching videos because his phone broke. Oh, that sucks. What do you mean my hairline's reversing? What, do you think I'm look like I'm going bald? Or do you mean like my hairline is reversing in like a good way? Share your funnels on WAP. I was thinking of building a school community where I share all the stuff that I find and all the stuff that I'm building and using in my like business, all of the SOPs and documents I've made. So I'll put it there. Yeah, it looks like you're going bald, bro. No offense. Well, yeah, maybe. Who knows? I have a lot of hair though, and like the top of my head is fine. You can see that there's like I have a full head of hair. It's just the widow's peak, and only a little bit. I probably will go bald though. I was actually thinking maybe I should start treatment to try and prevent my hair from falling out, but I don't know how much I actually care about it. This is a big forehead and tiny mustache. I don't have a tiny mustache. Fuck off. My forehead is not that big. Like it's proportional to my head. If my face, look, you can open up. You can open up Photoshop right now and try to move the features on my face up or move my forehead down and you will see I will look retarded. My face is proportional with my forehead. Alright, bye, bro. It's not. KSI's forehead is like 6 fingers. Mine's like 4. Yeah, why are you looking at my forehead? Yeah. Look. Evidence. It's 4 fingers. And I have really skinny fingers too. So this isn't even putting it into like perspective properly. I have piano fingers. It'd probably be more like 3 of your fingers, Ellebeck. Fucking farmer. Probably have thick ass hands. So. Stop being weird. You guys like have issues. I'll plan out the downsell stuff later. Okay, funnel. I did not record their VSL, I'm guessing. This was for a funnel template. You know what's kind of ironic for me? So a company selling funnel templates but not using their own template to advertise themselves. Isn't that a bit odd? Like if it's that good, wouldn't you use it yourself? We done for the day? I just lost some money. How'd you lose the money? Your forehead is big, don't overthink it. My forehead is not big. It is not. Like, factually, it's not big. If you overthink, it might get bigger. That's a good one. Like it's literally not big. Like I'm not overthinking it. My forehead is not big. It's just not small. It's just a normal sized forehead. Actually, my biggest issue is my chin. My chin is small. That's like the thing that's throwing off the proportion. I have a very small chin. Euro, Japanese yen, Forex. Do you do Forex trading? So they have a button. Get access instantly. $0. So this is to their platform, it seems. So it's a little different. Create your free account, yeah. Do I have anything else I can take examples from? This is the bottom. Where's the top of it? What type of services do you provide? Do you run niche focused agency? Yeah, that's just the form fill out. In the Facebook group. You're handsome, don't mind them. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do Forex trading. How does that go? Is that like your main business thing? Or do you do something else? Fuck off, Jerry. As if you look any better. We're in the same boat, brother. Seems like a lot of them have a VSL, so maybe I should do a VSL too. They're attributing the value to it as well. I didn't see anything about attributing the value to it before. Maybe I should do that. What is VSL? Video sales letter. It's just a video you would put on your landing page to try and like convert more people. VSLs tend to do quite well. Should I do that? I'm probably gonna have to read my notes again. Usually things like with attributed value do better. So I imagine it would work in this case as well, that I really sell them on the fact that the free website is very valuable for them. Like I say, like the value they could get out of it is like 5K or something, and then, but I don't know, because in the sales process, if they remember that, that might be an issue. Right, that's why everyone must suffer like me. That's like a Loom video. Kinda. It's just, if you haven't seen it, it's hard to explain, but it's just, when you have a website, normally you like write everything out in text. A VSL is essentially a summary of what's on your website that goes in your hero page that tries to get them to convert. Because some people prefer to watch videos instead of read text. So if you could watch a 50-second or 60-second video instead of reading through an entire website, it can convert more people. It's just the second form of media that you can add to give the opportunity for people who prefer to watch rather than read the opportunity to convert. That's how that works. Planning out this landing page is gonna take a little bit. I mean, the structure is usually about the same. It's a big clear benefit with a subtitle. You give them the call to action, have a VSL, tell them quickly what it is that they get, have another call to action. Then you give more details on what they get, attribute value to it, have testimonials and stuff, and I guess it's always pretty much practically the same. It's gonna take me a little bit to figure out how to structure it though. Yes, I prefer videos to reading. I'm that lazy. Yeah, so that's why it's a good idea to have a VSL. So I should probably record one too. What landing page plus I'll just include it so that I make it. It just gives that extra opportunity for some people to convert. Some people would land on the page and be like, oh, I gotta read all this, fuck this, and click off. Even if it's something as big as getting a free, like, one-page website. So it's annoying with this stuff because it's so much thinking. There's so much stuff you have to consider. And it's hard to focus when you have to think deeply. In terms of the advertisement, it's just going to be a simple UGC ad, user generated content ad. So just like this. And the landing page, video sales letter, and funnel. Yeah. And then the sales calls I have to plan as well. Sales script. So these are the main things we need to figure out. Our money model, our advertisement, our landing page, video sales letter, and funnel, our sales script. Those are the main things. Jerry, you're so weird. We've had weirder, but you're up there. What else do I need to do? Let me see. The school, yeah, the school stuff. It's not gonna be a priority for me. It's more of a like a side thing. Get help, guys. Seriously. Jerry, how old are you? I don't think you told me. I can't remember if Beck told me. Probably did, but I can't remember. How old are you two? Just curious. I know you're messing with me. I'm joking as well. Obviously, I don't care. You're 20. So you're trying to say I'm the baby brother and your ass is 20? Come on, bro. Really? You're 31? What's it like to be old? Yeah, I know you hear that all the time. Look, I'm only taking out my anger because one day I'm going to be 30 and people are going to be asking me that. And once I get past the point where I can call other people old, I'm never going to get it back. So I might as well have fun with it. Hi, Peter Parker. Are you the same guy that said that before, that I look like him? Or are you another guy? Get called Unk sarcastically playing video games with my nephews and nieces all the time. I mean, it doesn't even have to be sarcastic. If it's your nieces and nephews, it's just a fact. You are the uncle. Age meaning nothing. You're Jerry. Come on, man. I should be the one babying you. So the landing page works because It's a solution to a narrow problem. It gives lead capture for a specific offer that they have, which can slot into their website, which they can link from their social media stuff, whatever. But it creates a new problem. The new problem, which is how do you get traffic to the page? How do you convert the leads? How do you manage the sales process, etc.? So that's why this is working. So I should probably make a note of that. How it would look, why it works. Oops. I want the regular one. A, a free landing page solves one specific narrow problem. It converts leads. It converts leads with a specific offer. They can slot it into their website, or they can put it as a link on their social media, etc. It also creates the next problem, which is getting traffic. Then the next problem, which is converting the leads, managing the sales process, etc. Then the next problems, which are converting leads and sales process, etc. Fuck. Are you on X or Twitter? Sometimes. Yes. Like I am on there. God, my brain glitched. I am on there, but I don't post much. It's a fact, but they exaggerate saying it like I'm really old. Okay, fair enough. Would you die for your country? No, never. Yeah, it's the same guy. Just finished watching a video about how to get clients for your small business. Oh, nice. Did you like it? If you did, I hope you clicked like. If not, you're selfish. And if you didn't like it, what didn't you like about it so I could do better next time? I like, don't mind Devi sleep deprived. I am very sleep deprived. Prem's a recruiter. I don't care about like military stuff at all. I would just want to defend me, my neighbors, and my family. I don't give a shit about the country or the government, which is what you're really fighting for, essentially. Okay. What's the next thing? Your neighbors, what the fuck? Well, because if you help out your neighbors, you don't think it's gonna be helpful to have like a small army instead of just defending yourself? If you move into a mountain community with that attitude, you'll fit in just fine. Yeah, that sounds nice to me. I think the idea of fighting for your country is stupid. Because there's no winner in war. You're just wasting your life and killing people for no reason who are also doing the same thing you are. Like the people at the front who are fighting the wars are the dumbest. They have no idea what's happening. They don't know why the war is happening, who's in the right. They've been fed a bunch of propaganda. And that's about it. So I just don't like I understand that we need armies to keep the peace. It's like there cannot be peace without the threat of violence. I understand that. But actually fighting the wars seems kind of retarded. Of course I did, plus the editing was next level. I really appreciate that because the editing was so fucking hard for me to do. I spent like a week on that video because my computer is very, like, well, not very slow, but it's slow when it comes to motion graphics. Every little edit I did took so much time, and then sometimes my platform would, like, DaVinci Resolve that I used to edit would crash, and I would go back, and then suddenly the motion graphics fucking reset to their original positions, and I would have to do them again. It was a pain. So for my next video, it's gonna be more simple. There's gonna be less motion graphic shit. Still some, but I'm gonna keep the majority of it for like the first minute of the video, and then maybe the last minute, and everything in between will be simpler because it's just too much of a pain in the ass for me. The one of the first things I'm gonna outsource when I make the money is like content creation because it takes so long. Imagine not defending your neighbors is even weirder when it actually comes down to an engagement. People don't fight for country; they fight for their soldier to their left and right. Yeah, but I just find it kind of dumb. I don't know. Like, I don't think we could ever really have peace unless we were all the same or had the same culture. But it's just like, I don't know. I would never go to war. I'd rather go to jail. And it's not because I'm a pussy or that I couldn't fight it. It's just because in my head it seems absolutely pointless. It's a waste of my life. That's why. Is it required to give copywriting services when taking on a web dev client? No, but it would work as a great differentiator for yourself if you did. Because I think that that's one gap in the market is that most web designers don't know how to write good copy. So if you can really sell that point. You could say most web designers just do the design. We also make sure your websites actually convert people into paying customers. It'll be simple like a GT3 RS. I don't know anything about cars. Someone needs to be at the top. Yeah. I'd be fine going to war. I'd be scared that I'd be too good at it. I don't want to go to war just for the simple fact that it feels like a waste of my life. Then that's it. I just care about my family, my friends, and that's about it. Nobody else, like, I don't owe anybody else anything. I would, if I thought that the threat of war could potentially become war in the place where I live, I will get licensed to handle a firearm. I will buy one for my household, and I will stand at the front door armed. But is it required? It's not required. I would just highly recommend it. You should also probably make it clear. Like you can write the copy with like ChatGPT or something, but you need to make it clear that you don't provide that as a service and that they should look into hiring a copywriter because some people might not know. Some people might be upset if it's shit. But I don't know. To me, it's just more like of an ethics thing. I wouldn't want to become the monster I theoretically would be fighting to stop. Yeah, I mean it would change you a lot as a person, that's for sure. You'd advertise the free landing page. Home service business engages. Present the main package as the premium option. Keys to make the contrast huge. Other potentially effective attraction offers. I already went through that. What were you doing 3 years ago when I was 20? I was working in shit, actually. No, I wasn't. I was in college still when I was 20. I was in college and working as an accountant for a small construction. Well, small. For a mid sized construction firm. Can't remember what the revenue was. It's been a while. But they were doing pretty well. Yeah, but you know, my eclectic mind had come up with very effective tactics to be nice about it. Yeah, I can imagine that. As a copywriter, it'd be a smart idea to learn web design. Yeah, yeah. Offering them as a like a combined service package would be a good idea. Yes. Speaking of which, I should probably put that on my Miro thing because to me they kind of go hand in hand anyway. But it is technically a separate thing. Yeah. Your resume would be packed. Yeah, it is. I have a resume. It's 2 pages long. And it's very, like, strong. I worked for a multi-billion-dollar business as an auditor. I worked for a multi-million-dollar business as an accountant. Yeah. Had a lot of projects I talked about. Probably wouldn't struggle too much to get a job there, especially with all the experience I have from doing this at this stage. I wonder if I'd be able to get a job in marketing with the knowledge I have now. I wouldn't have a lot of evidence of projects, though. I will after this marketing campaign, though. I'm going to turn on the AC. I'm really hot. I provide a complete package, which is Facebook ads with website design, with copywriting, with email marketing. Yeah, that's it. It's one big service package which has all of it. You can join an agency and get experience. I could do that, yeah. I wonder how easy it would be to get a job at one, though. So it'll be an ad agency. It's... I say it's more of a marketing agency just because ad agencies have, like, specific scopes. Damn, what a package. Yeah, like, it's a good package. And I'm planning on selling it for, like... My current offerings are 6K for the full system. So instead of a retainer, I give the system away fully. For people who can't afford the 6K, it would be 500 a month for 12 months, which is more reasonable. So like and then I would give them 30 days to cancel. So it's basically like a 30-day trial for 500 bucks. So they get to try it out for 500 bucks and they should start seeing results within the first 30 days. If they don't, they can decide that, okay, hey, I don't want this. Then they just tell me and I'm like, okay, sure, no problem. I send them their money back. Everybody leaves. Everybody's happy. But if they do get good results and they want to buy the rest of the package, then they just keep making the payments. I give them the thing over and yada yada. So it's a really good, very low risk offer. The payment sounds like a lot up front, but when you break it down into a 12-month contract at 500 a month and give the opportunity for them to cancel within 30 days so that if they don't get results by then, they can cancel and get their money back, it's extremely low risk. Fuck off, Jerry. Like, come on. If you're gonna say something useful, man. Come on. You're making me want to fucking open up your goddamn picture. I'm about to roast the shit out of you. Where's your fucking picture? You don't have the fucking smallest forehead yourself. Anyway, whatever. Bring this back. No, you're not. You're not getting anything. I will simply stop making videos and I will delete the Discord. And like every trace of me will be gone from the internet. I will simply exist in your memories. Maybe I will leave a permanent mark on some of your minds. I think Dev is kind of like Elon, the idea that he creates ideas, but is good as socialite, brings out other people's ideas, and good at networking. Well, I mean, I'm glad you think that. I have gotten like a surprising amount of people to engage from the streams. Like, we don't get a lot of viewers, but we get like a decent amount of people to come back and join the Discord and stuff proportionally. You will win, inshallah. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I hope so. If I win, all of you win, because I'm going to give away all the secrets for free. I'm already getting a tattoo of you. Do not ever, please. I'm assuming you are joking. That would be the most retarded thing that you could do. Okay, drawing on the sources. Here's some pointers. Yes. Facebook ads. Okay, enhance the perceived value of the decoy. Yes. Blow their minds. Yep. Key points. The free landing page still be big fast value that blows their minds to make an impact. Right on my left chesticle. That would honestly be like the most cringe thing I've ever seen in my life. You would ruin my day. High converting home service business lead capture page. I'd obviously reword this in a way that they can understand, so that's fine. When I flex his forehead, we'll get wrinkles. I do like use my facial muscles a lot. I have pretty good facial control. It's like I can move basically every part of my face individually. Like I can like wave my eyebrows. I can like move my nose. Like individual nostrils. I can move my ears. I don't know if you can see a little bit. I just have really good facial control, so I'm probably gonna have a lot of wrinkles. I'm like very expressive. Maybe less so on stream, but I'm quite expressive in real life. That is scary. I'm like Jim Carrey. I have the facial control. Bro got some riz. Yeah. Next time I try to riz up a female, I'll just be like, hey there. That's some brainstorm background music on stream. Here you go. Enjoy. Is it running? Reset? Is it going now? There we go. Deadpan, I'm very expressive. Yes. That was awesome. Well, you think it would work? You think if I just like stopped some random person on the street? Like maybe I went to a park, saw some girl walking her dog, and I just like, I'm like, oh, it's a cute dog. You know, just hit her with one of those. It'd blow her fucking mind probably if I just did it out of nowhere. Or have you seen I saw this guy before who had a video. He's like a ventriloquist, so he can speak with his mouth, like not moving. It'd be really funny to hit some stranger with one of those. You know, you're just like, you know, hey, how's your day? And your mouth doesn't move. That would be fucking hilarious. Can I wonder if I could, hey, how's your day? I moved a little bit. And then you would like, I saw the guy, he said it, and then he moved his mouth afterwards, like it was lagging or something. It was really weird. Or he did it backwards. He would like mouth the words and then they would come out. Really funny. That'd be great. Don't get any funny ideas. I'm still laughing. Yeah, it would work. It might work. No promises, though. I don't recommend any of you try it. I don't know how many of you can do the eyebrow thing, so... Include critical components, even for free. Yes. Pre-written, tested headlines and copy. Traffic comes with pre-written, tested headlines and copy for home service businesses. The other thing I wanna include as part of my offer actually is offer creation. So that should be another thing I should add. Offer creation. Yes. I'll have to write down what my premium offer is too. I'm probably gonna do that off stream and just like show you on stream because this is gonna require a lot of thinking for me. You play video games? I love video games, but I cannot play anymore because I have no time. This timer is actually because the sequel to my favorite game of all time comes out in 9 days. I want to make money by then so I can give myself a day off to play it, and if I can get to that and it works, I will do a 12-hour stream of it on a different channel. Who are your ideal customers? Home service business owners who want more clients to grow their business or don't have the time to, like, they want more time open and they don't like taking like sales calls and converting traffic and stuff like that, so I could do it for them. But it doesn't matter. Any service business will do, but home service businesses, so like landscapers, pavers, roofers, fencers, stuff like that, is my ideal customer. And ideally it'd be somebody who wants more clients and higher paying clients. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna cut it off for now. I'm gonna work on this on the back end and then show you guys tomorrow. Because it's a bit hard for me to focus on this because it's so much thinking. Will you also be doing SEO? No, I don't do SEO. For the landing page I build, the whole point of it is to bring traffic to it from ads, so it wouldn't need SEO. But it's a good thing you mentioned the domains thing. I have to think about that. Let me write that down. Consider how I will give the customer the landing page in terms of exporting, getting forms to work, connecting with CRM or spreadsheet or make.com, and also if I will have to provide a domain if they don't already have one. To provide a domain if they don't already have one, and that they would need to pay 10 for the domain if they wanted. Yeah. Didn't consider the domain part. And also how to connect the domain once the site is exported to Netlify. I did those push-ups. You gotta read either one of the two books, Blue Ocean Strategy or Red Ocean Strategy. I'll just do push-ups as well. That'll be my penance. I don't have time to read any more books. Maybe in the future I will, but not right now. I've done enough reading and learning. Need to move into executing. Let me write this down as well. In terms of advertising, just to condense my documents a little bit. Don't need both of them. Just put it in my to-do list. Yeah. Okay. Let me lower this. Let me lower this. This kind of sucks. I might need this. And that's it. Fuck off. Stupid chats. What time is it there anyway? No, it's 5 o'clock right now, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Where are you, in India or Pakistan or somewhere? Where are you in Dushan? Bye. Yeah, bye. India. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock here. It's not 4. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. CEST. Didn't get too much done today. We just mostly talked, but that's okay. You still get to see what's happening and how we're doing and stuff. So the thought process, whatever. So yeah, I'll see some of you tomorrow. And that's it. Bye.